Hello, Tim Gavel here from the Region Media Group. We're down here at the Stromlo Leisure Centre, and alongside me is Zoe Negline, who's in the Australian Cadet Women's Water Polo team. Well done, Zoe. Firstly, it's a great honour, isn't it?
Thank you, it is. It's crazy. It's quite overwhelming, but overall very exciting.
Because you've been in the squad before, but this is the first time in the team.
Yeah, it's the first time being announced in the team. I've been announced in squads before, but this is the first time when I've been named in a team.
So you've got this tour coming up of New Zealand. I guess a little bit of doubt, but it'd be fantastic to play some test matches over there, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be so cool to play some test matches. I've watched the Aussie Stingers play against New Zealand before, and it's a pretty tough competition, so I'm keen to get out there and play.
You're the only ACT player in this squad.
Yeah.
Is it hard, training and playing here in Canberra, because you have been travelling back and forth to Sydney over the years?
Well, my sister originally started playing up in Sydney for Sydney University, and I thought I'd give it a go and have a shot, and they welcomed me, and it was pretty cool. But recently with COVID and everything, it's been a bit difficult to travel up to Sydney every weekend. Yeah.
What do you like about water polo?
Oh, I just love the sport. It's just a good outlet for stuff, just anger and stress. It's just good to get out and play, and I love how aggressive it is. And with my sister and everything, me and her train together side by side, so we kind of give each other a bit of a rough wrestle, and it's good fun.
Is the ultimate goal the Olympic Games? You'd love to be there?
Yeah, that's one of my biggest goals. Like, if you'd ask my family what my biggest goal would be, it was to go to the Olympics. And I look at the Aussie Stingers and the Aussie Sharks, and they're such an inspiring people to look at.
So thanks very much for joining us and talking about your selection in the Australian team.
Thank you for having me.
That's Zoe Negline down here at the Stromlo Leisure Centre. She's the only Canberra female player in the Australian Cadet Women's Water Polo team, and as I say, get behind her. She's hoping to go to New Zealand to represent Australia, which is great. Back with more in just a moment.
This week's Sports Wrap proudly brought to you by Village Building Co.
Hello, welcome back to the Region Media Sports Report. I'm Tim Gavel down here at the Stromlo Leisure Centre. Now, the Canberra Raiders will play the Gold Coast Titans Saturday night at Canberra Stadium. Great news today with Sebastian Kris and Xavier Savage re-signing with the club. Sebastian Kris for another 3 years, Xavier Savage for another 2 years. Saturday night's game will see the return of Jarrod Croker in the centres. Matt Tomoko has been named as the 18th man. He's been terrific, Matt Tomoko, over the last couple of weeks. Now, great news as well for the UC Canberra Capitals. Jade Melbourne has announced that she's returning to Canberra to play with the UC Capitals in the WNBL for the next 2 seasons. That means there are now 6 players signed for next season in the WNBL for Canberra. Maddie Rocci, Mariana Tolo, Keely Frolling, of course, heading elsewhere. Now, in rugby union, the Presidents 15 defeated the Brumbies women's side in the Super W 1913, and that's in Coffs Harbour. Great competition. This is Tim Gavel signing off for the Region Media Group.